Hello, I'm Tom Davidon. I'm the CEO of EverFi based in Washington, D.C., and we're thrilled to be a part of the ASU GSV Education Innovation Summit in Phoenix coming up in April. This is a fascinating time in the education world, and I don't think there's any place that you would want to be more than this conference. It's the single greatest coming together of teachers, innovators, technologists, CEOs, policymakers, and other leaders to talk about what we can do to really continue to spur innovation in the education space. You know, when we look out at the landscape, we're really going to be looking at four different things when we arrive there. One is really eager to hear the discussion on how we scale education companies in this current environment. Been hundreds of companies that have been funded out there doing fascinating things in the last few years. And part of this is how we really allow those companies a chance to grow. As part of that, looking at the current investment cycle, where are we in that cycle? Is there a bubble? The great question of the ever-discussed bubble in education technology funding. We're also going to be looking at what policymakers and politicians can really be doing, what they can be doing to help us grow our companies in this current environment. With the advent of the Common Core, new state regulations and other areas, it's a fascinating time for those of us who are playing in both K-12 and higher ed. I think the other piece that's really interesting to us that we're going to be talking a lot about on our panels is the role of the private sector in the education space now. You're seeing a great impatience that's growing out there in the corner offices of companies coast to coast on the types of students, the types of skills those students have, and the career goals that those students have, and how that matches up against a very interesting and ever-changing hiring environment across the United States. So it's a fascinating time. We can't wait to be a part of it. I hope you all seek us out while we're there, and we look forward to seeing you out in Phoenix.